All right, so here we go. Monday, I did that. That ended up happening, and that's how much I made. Tuesday, I did this crap. Then I started doing all that shit there. Then I ended up with that. This was my Wednesday trade. There you go. There to there. Which puts me up $459. This is my Thursday, which I keep doing the mess up of all mess ups. See? I just keep trying to take it. But then, I tried it again. Right there. It's all about time. Went right there. And I actually ended up making $70.78. Now, this is for Friday. From there to there. Which that's how much money I make, which is $455. Alright, which put me at $500 for the day. The only thing that I don't like, see that? It says 0 trades. I took 2 trades today. Where the hell did it go? Alright, so which overall for the whole entire week, here we go. Here, did it again. $1,404.38. Again, that's almost halfway to the $3,000 that I need to get to. But again, it's been, you know, I did it last time. Last time I made it up all the way up to like $1,600, and then I messed up. You know, I don't know. I can't tell that I'm doing my bad habits. But it's just, you know, I can't listen to like anything. I have to be like totally, like when I'm trading and stuff, I'm like, dude, I'm just looking at the screen, I'm just looking at it, you know, and just, okay, just looking at it and just looking for this little imperfection, you know, on the trade. Like I'm looking, and then all of a sudden just does something drastically, and boom, that's when I make my trade and stuff. I just gotta stick to like those things. But like my number one rule that I have actually come up with is time. I gotta come up with my own rules. Because it's the only way. But my number one rule right now is time. Okay, I have to wait for the right time to do it, which would be 9:30. Okay, when the market opens, or right before the market opens. You know, but again, the majority of the time is at 9:30 in the morning, then 1 p.m. All right, and then maybe just maybe, okay, at 3 o'clock, between 3 and 4 o'clock. All right, yeah, usually about 3:30 or something. I'll set up, okay, but those are like rare. All right, this is the way you should be taking garbage out. I mean, what would I do if I could? I'd be doing this. I mean, look at this. Look at that. It's busy, but I'm not getting anything. It's not even. It's only surging around this area. But you know what this is when it's like this, you know, but you don't get any rides. Waymo is doing all the rides, and you gotta get picky with your rides because of that. They gotta park in front of me. Now back to ride sharing. You know, South by Southwest is it's over. I've been doing pretty good. You know, 969. You know, it's Saturday. I still got one more day to go, and only 107 with Lyft. I mean, I'm telling you, like we get, like it's the rides are so doo-doo with Lyft. Okay, that I had to basically just leave it on the high, like everything is just like cheesy. So I just got Lyft on its higher tier, the highest tier. Okay, and Uber, I just been working with just taking the good ride. You know, I gotta take in consideration how bad gasoline is. So I don't take everything. But 969 for the day. Look at it sucks. It sucks. Just trying to make money with just, I'm telling you, just Waymo's are just doing. They're doing all the work. It could be busy, you know. But you know, don't get nothing. I mean, last week was actually pretty good. You know, 14.98. You know, and then $17 with Lyft. That was last week. You know, this week is a little different. You know, it kind of, you could tell that it's when it comes to the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know, it kind of changes because, you know, I get more trips. But the thing is you know, I gotta stay out till like, you know, 10, 11 o'clock at night, and you know, once tiredness kicks in, man, it's hard to stay up. That I have it on my higher tiers here. Let me see, how long have I been? That's a good question. You know, how long have I been working? So I've been working for a full 7 hour 28 minutes, and I have only made about $200, almost $200, $111 with Uber and $81 with Lyft. So this sucks. It's just like, you know, the war and everything. It's just the SPY is tanking, the oil is going higher, and everything is just getting. I mean, sometimes I just don't even feel like going out. I mean, dude, I'm trying to stretch my gas right there. It's 2 bars as much as I can. I just don't want to go to a gas station and fill up now, so I'm just being really lazy. But look at the mileage in my car. 230,000 miles. That is a lot of miles. My car is like, it feels like it's. I'm surprised it has not blown up yet. So. Woo! All right, we gotta get this day trading thing. See, I gotta fuel up. Let's see how much this bitch cost me. All right, clean your car while you're waiting for the gas. You know, I gotta do it the cheap way because I don't have my vacuum with me. You know, you gotta get picky with your rides. Dude, I don't know. The little strategy that I'm following right now is no under $1. Oh, shit. Here we go. So it is going to be $67. In my defense, I've been only I've been working 2 days, but only on 1 tank. I've been getting really picky with my rides. Pick up, drop off, stay put. So one of my strategies in my ebook that I had, you know, I pick up, I drop off, and then I just find something that was somewhere nearby, and I stay put. I don't go nowhere. Okay, close by, and then my rides get really picky. I keep my Lyft on its highest tier possible, especially on the weekends, and that's Lyft. And then with Uber, what I do with Uber is I try to take my highest tier rides during rush hour. But in rush hour, I don't take those long trips. They're always short trips. And then when, you know, the market dies down, then I'm gonna go down to like Comfort and maybe do a couple of X. But even with the X, the hell, but you can't see me. That even with the X rides, you gotta do a little bit like picky. No under a mile, under $1 a mile type of thing, you know. So because it's just. Dude, it's too much. $67? What was it? 65, 67? Freaking, dude, it's too expensive. Fuel's too expensive. So far, so good for the week. What is this? 1178. Now let's get ready for next week. All right, to get this crap done. Almost there, halfway there on the eval account. So far, a pretty good week. I'm not really working myself to death with Uber, but man, the hours are like stupid long. You know, I always wake up at 6. You know, hit the road by like 8, 9, sometimes 10. I get really lazy and stuff. You know, but working it till like 10 p.m., 9, 10 o'clock. That it catches up to you. Like right now, my eyes are getting heavy, and I really do not want to stay out because it's just what am I going to fall asleep behind the wheel? All right, let's see how much I'm going to make next week. All right. Peace.